and welcome. You're watching The Buck Stops here and I'm Barkha Dutt. The big political story tonight from Uttar Pradesh, an all-out war, as you can see in these dramatic pictures from what was meant to be an internal meeting of the Samajwadi Party. You actually have Shivpal Yadav, the brother of Mulayam Singh Yadav, uncle to the Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav, going up to the Chief Minister and then snatching the microphone from him, calling him a liar. This after Shivpal Yadav was sacked as minister and the Mulayam camp hit back with its own set of sackings, removing Ram Gopal Yadav from his post. Take a look at only one glimpse of the all-out Mahabharat and the meltdown that's taking place in the Samajwadi Party.
कमर सिंह ने मेरे बारे में लिखवाया कि मैं औरंगजेब हूं और नेताजी शाहजहां हैं और टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया के फ्रंट अखबार पे लिखवाया और ये आशु मलिक
देखिए ये झूठ है मुख्यमंत्री झूठ बोल रहे मुख्यमंत्री झूठ मैं भी बोलूंगा नहीं
Fisticuffs and ugly scenes like the one you just saw with the Chief Minister almost breaking down tearfully, offering to quit if his father Mulayam Singh Yadav wanted to, but most political observers believing that this is Akhilesh Yadav's very, very strong assertion of authority by taking on his uncle Shivpal Yadav and actually removing him as Chief Minister in that internal party meeting. Shivpal Yadav actually asking for Mulayam Singh Yadav to come back as Chief Minister. Is the party headed for a split? There are last-minute attempts on even as we speak for a patch-up, for some sort of reconciliation, as Mulayam Singh Yadav, Akhilesh Yadav and Shivpal Singh Yadav are huddled in a meeting. We'll have the latest on that in a moment. But first, look at Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav asserting his authority but dressing it up as a readiness to quit, which people close to him say he has no intention of doing.
मैं नेताजी यही समझता था कि आप जो कह रहे हो वो आप दिल से नहीं कह रहे हो मैं यही समझता रहा कि वही आपने जो कह दिया मैं उसको ऐसे ही टाल देता था बात को कि नेताजी हैं पिताजी हैं कुछ भी कह सकते हैं उनकी पार्टी है वो कह सकते हैं लेकिन उस दिन जो कुछ आपने कहा मुझे बहुत दुख हुआ था उस दिन और जब राम गोपाल चाचा का फोन आया कि नेताजी ने कहा कि तुम्हें हटा दो वहां प्रदेश अध्यक्ष से मैंने कहा चाचा एक मिनट मत सोचना आप हटा देना मेरा आपसे कोई नाराजगी नहीं है लेकिन आपके खिलाफ अगर साजिश होगी और आपकी पार्टी के खिलाफ साजिश होगी तो मेरी मजबूरी है बोलना.
All right, before we introduce our guest today, one of the key newsmakers is Samajwadi Party leader Ashu Malik. Ashu Malik has made an allegation, a dramatic allegation today that another MLA, Pawan Pandey, in fact thrashed him and tried to kill him. He's talking about now filing an FIR. He will give us a sense of how deeply divided the party is and whether the man at the heart of it all, who's missing from all the action, Amar Singh, has now become a spoke in the Samajwadi Party's wheel. Ashu Malik, let me start with you. आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे ये जो आपने allegation लगाई है that another MLA tried to kill you, beat you up. On what basis do you make this allegation? आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है आशु जी? All right, that's the sound of his losing the line to him. We'll try and bring him back. As you see, never a dull moment in this entire meltdown, as it were, happening in the Samajwadi Party. GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP is with us, and we're also bringing up the rest of our panel, KC Tyagi, who's of course with the Janata Dal United, but this is important because one of the fights that took place in that internal meeting today is how there could have been a Mahagathbandhan of the kind there was in Bihar and how the Mulayam faction is in touch with senior leaders to do exactly that, were the Samajwadi Party to split. Let me start with you, GVL Narasimha Rao, as our other panelists come up. This is of course a moment for the BJP to enjoy this from the sidelines, but in the big picture, we are seeing a patch-up attempt on as we speak with Akhilesh Yadav, the Chief Minister, huddled together with his uncle Shivpal Yadav as well as Mulayam Singh Yadav. What impact do you see this happening on the overall UP political situation, GVL Rao?
Barkha, whatever members of the family now decide to do, the damage has been done. I think this party was elected to power with a clear majority, with 224 seats, and the manner in which they are squandering the public mandate and the manner in which they are indulging in public squabble and public spat I think is enough for people. Even that small section of the electorate which wanted possibly to vote for this party to get completely disillusioned with it and teach them a lesson. I would like to draw your attention to the manner in which Janata Dal and various forms of Janata Party in this country had withered away for precisely the same reasons. And Mulayam Singh Yadav comes from a similar background, and now even a family party, a regional party which had its roots in Janata Dal is going the same way. And Mr. Tyagi also was associated with those experiments of Janata Dal and Janata Party in different decades. And the people, particularly of Uttar Pradesh, do not tolerate any such infighting. And they will be unforgiving for the party, for the manner in which they are indulging in public fight and giving the people of Uttar Pradesh a complete go-by, ignoring their interests. So I think this 2017 is ruled out. Whether they stay together, whether they split, I think this party is headed for the biggest rout they could ever imagine. They were prepared for a defeat even earlier. And that was the reason why this entire fight broke out in the first place. They were actually wanting to gain control of the party and control of the party's finances before defeat in the ensuing elections. But the manner in which they have really orchestrated this entire drama, they are likely to possibly come up with a single digit tally in the next assembly elections. And the SP is completely out of the reckoning.
Okay, we will take that to SP leaders in a moment from now, but we have Shahid Siddiqui, KC Tyagi also with us. Tyagi ji, आपसे पूछती हूँ, पहले आप कंफर्म करें, हमें हमारी इंफॉर्मेशन ये है that Mulayam Singh's camp is in touch with leaders like Ajit Singh of the RLD, of the Janata Dal United, looking for a larger alliance. लेकिन बीजेपी के मुताबिक तो समाजवादी पार्टी की कहानी यही खत्म है. इस महाभारत, इस महायुद्ध ने, यादव वर्सेस यादव, फादर वर्सेस सन ने ये प्रोस्पेक्ट्स यही खत्म कर दिए.
बरखा जी, अगर ऐसा ना हुआ होता तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की जगह समाजवादियों का ही राज हुआ होता. आजादी की लड़ाई में गांधी और नेहरू के बाद जो सबसे ज्यादा चमक के नेता थे, जयप्रकाश नारायण, डॉक्टर लोहिया, आचार्य नरेंद्र देव, सब इसी आंदोलन के थे. 1967 में 9 राज्यों में कांग्रेस पार्टी हारे, इसकी योजना भी डॉक्टर लोहिया ने बनाई थी. लेकिन हमारी आपस की फूट, हमारा व्यक्तिवाद और हमारा अहम समाजवादी आंदोलन की एकता को ले डूबा. और जीवीएल जो आज कमेंट कर रहे थे, मुझे तकलीफ हो रही थी कि मैंने इनकी पार्टी को 2 लोगों की पार्टी भी देखा है और आज ये 282 की हैं. तो ये इनकी संगठन की और इनकी एकता है. और जो इन्होंने कम्युनल फ्लेयर अप देश भर में किया था, उसका नतीजा है.
पर वो तो आप पुरानी बात कर रहे हैं सर, आज की बात करिए, आज की बात करिए. व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन हियर व्हेन द मेन रूलिंग पार्टी इज लिटरली क्रम्बलिंग लाइक दिस? तो आपकी पॉलिटिकल सिचुएशन पे इसका क्या असर पड़ेगा? एंड ऑल्सो व्हाट पीपल आर वाचिंग इज कि एक परिवार का जो अंदरूनी युद्ध है, वन फैमिली इज होल्डिंग द एंटायर स्टेट टू रैंसम.
बरखा जी, मैं उस एकता में भी रहा हूं जिस एकता का आप जिक्र कर रही थी और जो नहीं हो पाया. समाजवादी पार्टी की आंतरिक कलह पे मैं कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करूंगा, चूंकि वो हमारे समान विचार की और समान धर्म की पार्टी हैं. लेकिन जो समाजवादी पार्टी में घटित हो रहा है वो बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है और चुनाव के मौके पर ऐसी घटनाओं से बचा जाना चाहिए था. जहां तक महागठबंधन की बात है जी, बिहार के प्रयोग के बाद हम लोगों ने प्रयास किया था, सपा या बसपा दोनों में से अगर दोनों पार्टियां इकट्ठे मिलकर आज चुनाव लड़ती हैं तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी 1993 की तरह से धाराशायी हो जाएगी. मुझे अफसोस है कि उस कॉल को दोनों में से किसी पार्टी ने रिसीव नहीं किया और उसी का नतीजा था कि 2014 में सारी सीटें, 73 सीटें बीजेपी के गठबंधन को जीती और एसपी और बीएसपी मिलाकर के भी जी बीजेपी के मतों के बराबर मत प्राप्त नहीं कर पाए.
ये बात आज इंटरनल मीटिंग में भी रेज की गई. मुलायम सिंह यादव even spoke about how he could have been prime minister if this Mahagathbandhan had not been in fact stopped. Now I want to introduce the rest of our guests. Irfan Solanki, who's a leader of the Samajwadi Party, is with us. Sharad Pradhan, senior journalist, is with us. Shahid Siddiqui is with us. But a quick comment from GVL Rao. GVL Rao, one of the accusations against senior leader Ram Gopal Yadav, for example, is that he met Narendra Modi, that he was trying to get close to the BJP. So the BJP is also being seen as a player by one faction of the Samajwadi Party in this entire drama.
No, you're wrong, Barkha, because both the factions have been trying to call out the other,
Yes.
saying the other group is closer to the BJP.
Yes, so to that
this
extent,
is
you're a factor.
sort of,
Whether or not you want to be a factor, you're a factor in the debate.
Yeah, but you see, we are in touch with every political party. Our prime minister, the country's prime minister, our party president, they are in touch with all political leaders. I think our finance minister is in touch with every party for GST. Every minister, all our top ministers were in touch with all opposition leaders because of surgical strikes. So that doesn't make us a sort of political partners with Nitish Kumar or Sonia Gandhi or Sitaram Yechuri. We've been talking to all of them. So I think each one is because Akhilesh does not want to be seen directly targeting Mulayam Singh Yadav and vice versa. They have to choose an outside enemy, a political rival, to
Yes.
blame it on the other. So
Yes.
this is shadow boxing that they've been indulging in until yesterday. But today, this has come out in the open. Now Akhilesh can move forward only if he takes on his father publicly. Otherwise, his fate is sealed here. Even otherwise, their 2017 story is all but over.
So
They are
let me-
not
let me-
fighting for 2017.
let
They
me
do
get-
not become a factor in this election at all.
Let me get Irfan Solanki, MLA of the Samajwadi Party. इरफान साहब, ये जो पार्टी में हो रहा है, बीजेपी कहती है कि आपकी 2017 की कहानी तो यहीं खत्म हो गई, बट आपके जैसे जो MLA हैं, who are seeing father and son fight, uncle and nephew fight, आप किस साइड पे हैं?
देखिए प्रकाश जी, आपका सबसे पहले तो धन्यवाद कि आपने मुझे यहाँ बुलाया और हमारी बात रखने का मौका दिया।
जी,
देखिए, मैं पिछले 20 साल से 22 साल से इस पार्टी से जुड़ा हूँ और 2 बार मेरे पिताजी विधायक रहे और 2 बार मैं विधायक हूँ। और ये हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है कि एक ऐसे आदमी जिनको माननीय मुलायम सिंह यादव कहा जाता है, मैं उस पार्टी का विधायक हूँ जहाँ पे लोगों को सुना जाता है, लोगों की बात सुना। मैंने अभी आपका इंटरव्यू देख रहा था और जो, क्योंकि मैं सुन ही पा रहा हूँ जो सज्जन बोल रहे थे, शायद वो बीजेपी से होंगे।
जी, मिस्टर
उनकी
राव,
मुझे
बीजेपी की है।
आवाज ही सुनाई दे रही है। जी, ओके, मैं नहीं समझ पा रहा हूँ। और मिस्टर राव साहब को अगर वो मेरी आवाज सुन भी रहे हो तो मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा, अभी लखनऊ की कुर्सी उनके लिए बहुत दूर है। हमारे जैसे हजारों करोड़ों युवा आज भी माननीय मुलायम सिंह यादव जी, माननीय अखिलेश जी और माननीय सुपाल जी के लिए जान देने के
पर
लिए
आपने
कुर्बान
तो
है।
तीनों का नाम
और
लिया
ये
इरफान
कहानी हर
साहब,
घर की
आपने
है।
तो तीनों का नाम लिया,
जी।
लेकिन तीनों तो
और
अलग अलग
नहीं,
बिखरे हुए
बरखा
लगते
जी,
हैं ना। आपने तो तीनों का नाम इकट्ठे
नहीं,
लिया।
बरखा जी, बरखा जी, हमारी बात भी तो खत्म हो जाए।
जी,
देखिए, हमें मालूम है और सबसे पहले आप ही ये खुशखबरी देंगे हमारी इस हिंदुस्तान की जनता को और जो भी आपके मुल्कों में चैनल जाता है कि कल जो नया सूरज निकलेगा ये यादव परिवार एहसास होगा, क्योंकि हमारे जैसे करोड़ों लोग हैं जो आज इनके ऊपर आस्था रखें, क्योंकि सिर्फ माननीय मुलायम सिंह यादव जी को एक भाई और एक बेटे का भविष्य नहीं तय करना है, उनके पीछे करोड़ों लोग जो हमारे जैसे कार्यकर्ता बनते, इनके लिए जान देने के लिए कुर्बान है, हर समय संघर्ष करने के लिए तैयार है। हमारा भविष्य भी इन्हीं को तय करना है। हम उनके बेटे की तरह है, उनके बेटे की तरह।
तो
और हमारा
आप
राजनीतिक
कह रहे हैं इरफान साहब, आप कह रहे हैं कि बीजेपी के लिए लखनऊ की कुर्सी इसलिए दूर है क्योंकि आपको लगता है इस वक्त भी पार्टी में यूनिटी वापस आ सकती है, आप ये कह रहे हैं?
मैम, एक अंग्रेजी कहावत है, when there is a will, there is a way। जहाँ चाह है वहीं राह है। हमारी चाह है लखनऊ की कुर्सी और हमारे ऐसे युवा मुख्यमंत्री हैं जिन्होंने करके दिखाया है। मैम, ये कहानी हर घर की है, एक कहानी भी है, एक कपूर मैडम का सीरियल आता है, कहानी घर घर की, तो ऐसे ये कहानी है।
ये तो बहुत आपने खुद ही कह दिया, कहानी घर घर की। The melodrama has been compared to an Ekta Kapoor serial, which is quite candid for a Samajwadi Party MLA to admit himself. We must give you compliments for that, Solanki साहब. I'll get GVL Rao.
No, मैम, आप
आपने खुद ही
लोगों को भी
बोला।
ये सोचना चाहिए कि मामला इस समय ऐसा है कि मामला खत्म हो रहा है और मामला मैम ऐसा है कि एक पिता का और एक बेटे का है और एक भाई का है। जो मामला हमें मालूम है, क्योंकि मैं पिछले 10 साल से इनके साथ उंगली पकड़ के चल रहा हूँ। मुझे मालूम है माननीय मुलायम सिंह यादव जी और माननीय अखिलेश जी, माननीय सुपाल जी किस तरह से प्यार
आप
करते
कह
हैं।
रहे हैं
पिछले
ये
साल
कहानी
की बात
घर
है,
घर की है.
1
This is
जनवरी
not
की बात है।
unique to the Samajwadi Party. Jivel Ram Singh, your hand go up. Let's just get a brief update from Rahul Srivastav. Rahul, you're in fact at that meeting where the father, the son and the uncle have met. We have Irfan Solanki, MLA here, and he's still saying कि ये तो कहानी घर घर की है. कल जब नया दिन आएगा तो we will see a reunion, as it were, of the family. Is that still a possibility, Rahul?
But after Monday, what I will say is that Madhu Lime, the noted socialist, had said that dynastic politics is a curse for democracy. I think dynastic politics is turning out to be a curse even for the dynasties. What has transpired over the last 24 hours is that one very simple and important factor is that the authority of Mulayam Singh Yadav, the supreme patriarch of the Samajwadi Party, stands diminished. Why do I say that? Because right in front of him, there was an ugly clash, very public, in which there was mic snatching by Shivpal Singh Yadav, the brother of Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav. The son was trying to tell that somebody who Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav values much, Mr. Amar Singh, has been conspiring against him. That perhaps moment epitomizes what's wrong with the Samajwadi Party. Throughout his speech, Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav criticized Akhilesh Yadav, supported all those who are Akhilesh baiters.
Yes.
And in that scenario, we had Mr. Shivpal Singh Yadav very clearly saying that Mulayam Singh Yadav should take over the reins of the party. Somewhere he also criticized Akhilesh Yadav. And then came the moment in which Akhilesh Yadav himself told the father that most of the decisions I used to listen to you, but there are several factors which have hurt me. Today, if we summarize what is happening in the Samajwadi Party, there is a battle for the future control of the party, in which Shivpal Singh Yadav, the uncle, and the nephew Akhilesh Yadav are tied in. They know that the party is not close to winning the elections anymore, and it is only for sitting perhaps in the opposition. They want to ensure that who exactly is going to be the
Rahul,
leader.
could the party split?
There is also a tussle
Rahul,
over
could
the
the
control
party
of the
still
party
split?
right
Rahul,
now.
could the party
between-
still split? Could the party still split? How is this patch-up attempt
Barkha, there
taking
is
place
a
as we speak?
major
on?
problem as far as the split is concerned. It is perhaps a very important element. I think we can keep saying that the party is on the verge of a split. But the problem is, who will create that split? Akhilesh Yadav yesterday acted against Mr. Shivpal Yadav and others, but did not go any close to somebody who is close to Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav and his family, like
Yes.
Mr. Gayatri Prajapati. Mulayam Singh Yadav could have expelled Akhilesh Yadav, but he didn't. He expelled Mr. Ramgopal Yadav. Both of them don't want to have the blood of the party on their hands. Akhilesh is waiting for Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav to expel him, and Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav wants Akhilesh to split the party, primarily because they don't want to face the voters and say their own supporters that we have split the party. They want somebody else to do it and become the martyr eventually. And that is why I say right now, with Mulayam Singh Yadav taking sides throughout the day, it's unclear who's going to broker peace in the party.
Okay, Rahul, stay with us. Let's take it to back to our panel. Shahid Siddiqui, Sudhindra Bhadoria of the BSP is with us, and Sharad Pradhan, of course. Shahid, you were, of course, removed from the Samajwadi Party after you interviewed Mr. Modi, Mr. Narendra Modi. Today, Ram Gopal Yadav, in a way, poetic justice as far as you're concerned, also accused of being too close, trying to sidle up to the BJP. Your comments?
I mean, it's the irony of life that this is happening. But let me tell you that both sides have done irreparable damage to the party. But still, the party unity can be saved, and only one person can save it.
Who?
One person can save Samajwadi Party now, and that person is Mr. Amar Singh. If Mr. Amar Singh comes out and says that, look, for the sake of the party, for the sake of my elder brother, my friend, my leader, Mulayam Singh Yadav, I am ready to withdraw myself from the party. He has already got 6 years of Rajya Sabha. And if he says that I am ready to withdraw from the party, if because of me there is so much of clash, then that can save the situation. And I hope that he does that, because Samajwadi Party, as Mr. Solanki was saying, is not just a question of one family.
Yes.
The whole movement has built up. It is the hope of millions of people in Uttar Pradesh, although I agree that it's now very difficult for the party to come back. Even if the split had not taken, if this tussle had not taken place, it would have been very difficult for the party to return.
But
And one
Shahid,
more
but
point,
Shahid,
that
Shahid,
let BJP
what is
let
the
BJP
fascination of, what is the relevance of Amar Singh that literally it is an Amar Prem Kahani that has left Akhilesh to be jilted? and heartbroken. What is the influence of Amar Singh? I will ask Irfan Solanki that also, but that's something to think about. And in fact, we once said that to Akhilesh as Amar Singh was returning to the party, and we'll play that out for you. Shahid, quick comment, then GVL Rao, then Sharad. Yes, and then Sudhindra Bhadoria. Shahid. Shahid.
Yeah, Barka, Amar Singh. Yeah, Barka, Amar Singh has always been extremely close to Mulayam Singh. He has been extremely comfortable with Mulayam Singh. I have been witness to many incidents where he has, taken even senior leaders like Ganeshwar Mishra or Mohan Singh to task for saying even anything indirectly to Amar Singh. And I was very surprised when Amar Singh was thrown out of the party. And when he was thrown out, again it was because of Akhilesh Yadav. Because Akhilesh felt that his wife Dimple was fought a by-election, and that by-election, her defeat was because of Amar Singh. And Amar Singh was thrown out of the party,
yes.
And now Mulayam Singh wants to come back to power, and
yes.
he thinks that either he is in the central leadership or he takes over power in UP, and for that he needs a man like Amar Singh who can manipulate, who can be do the networking, and he realizes that Ram Gopal Yadav, who was doing networking for him in Delhi, is no more with him.
Let me bring in
so he
GVL
needs
Rao.
a man like Amar Singh, and Amar Singh is back.
GVL Rao, and then Sharad and Sudhindra Bhadoria. GVL Rao, you heard Irfan Solanki. लखनऊ की कुर्सी बीजेपी के लिए दूर है. कल जब दिन आएगा तो हमारी फैमिली, हमारा परिवार फिर इकट्ठे आ जाएगा. The BJP is also in the past had its share of factional feuds. The Margdarshak Mandal in particular is seen to be a sort of exiled set of leaders who are often disgruntled. When Irfan Solanki says ये कहानी घर घर की है, he means हर पार्टी में ऐसा हुआ है. What would you say?
I think Samajwadi Party is not a political party. It's a party based on caste and caste appeal largely, and that caste appeal largely flows from Mulayam Singh Yadav, who is the patriarch of the family. And let's look at the kind of support base that this party enjoys. At the peak of their popularity in 2012 assembly elections, they won a majority of seats with just 29% of the popular vote. And in 2014, they were routed. They got 22%. So if they have never touched the 30% vote share in Uttar Pradesh assembly elections. So a party like this can never split. There is no future. If Akhilesh splits, even if they retain 29%, it will go 10-1 and another 10% to the other group. So Akhilesh is really, he's now reached a corner. He will not be able to get out of this corner. He has to stomach the insults. He has to gulp it and then move on. So if he breaks, I think that's the end of his career.
So let me just get Ashu Malik. 1 minute, Irfan Solanki साहब, आप ही के पार्टी के आशु मलिक भी हमारे साथ फोन लाइन पे हैं. आशु मलिक ने आज दावा किया कि एक और एमएलए पवन पांडे ने उनको मारने की कोशिश की. He's even talking about filing an FIR. If we can bring up those dramatic pictures that we saw. आशु मलिक जी, आप क्या कहेंगे? पहले तो आप बात करिए. आपने जो आरोप लगाया है कि आपको आप ही के पार्टी के किसी एमएलए ने आज मारने की कोशिश की. You're alleging that he tried to kill you. आप क्या बोलेंगे इसके बारे में?
ऐसा है कि पूरा जो मामला था वो भ्रमित होकर के, गुमराह होकर के, मुझे मुख्यमंत्री जी ने बुलाया था मंच पर, मुझे उनका पक्ष रखना था, क्योंकि जो बात मैं जानता था मुख्यमंत्री जी ने मंच से कही थी, तो किसी समाचार पत्र में कोई छपा था जिसमें उनको औरंगजेब और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी को साझा कहा गया था. उस पक्ष को नेताजी के सामने कहने के लिए जब मुझे बुलाया तो आपस में वो माइक इधर उधर करने पे जो बात हुई उसमें मेरी बात में खो गई और लोग ये समझने लगे वहां पर कि मैंने कुछ किया है या मैं अमर सिंह से मिला हूं, जबकि सच ये है कि मेरी आज तक अमर सिंह जी से कभी कुछ बात नहीं हुई. आज तक जीवन में उनसे कोई मुलाकात नहीं, उनसे कोई बात नहीं हुई मेरी, है ना. दूसरा,
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि आप अमर सिंह के करीब नहीं हैं. आप कह रहे हैं जैसे कि समझा जाता है कि आप मुलायम सिंह यादव और अमर सिंह दोनों के करीब हैं. आप मना कर रहे हैं इस बात से.
नहीं, मेरी कभी भी अमर सिंह जी से कभी कोई बात भी नहीं हुई, कभी मैं उनसे मिला भी नहीं हूँ. मेरी आज तक कोई अगर ये साबित कर दे तो मैं एमएलसी सब चीज से इस्तीफा दे दूंगा. मेरी कभी उनसे कोई बात आज तक नहीं हुई. आज तक कभी, जब अब से पहले से तब भी नहीं हुई. कभी किसी प्रोग्राम में ऐसे मिले तो वो मुझे बाय फेस जानते भी नहीं.
जी आशु जी, आप ये बताइए कि आपके बारे में ये भी कहा जाता है कि आपने अखिलेश यादव को औरंगजेब बताया. औरंगजेब और शाहजहां की कहानी हम सब जानते हैं.
मैंने नहीं बताया, यही तो गलत फहमी हो गई है. ये 22 सितंबर को 22/9/2016 को समाचार पत्र में इनको कोई प्री प्लान करके कोई स्टोरी निकली थी. उसमें मेरा नाम ये लिखा गया था कि नेताजी के जो करीबी हैं उन्होंने हज हाउस के उद्घाटन में प्रमुखता से इसका विरोध किया था, जबकि मैं हज हाउस के उद्घाटन में गया ही नहीं। तो मैंने उसी को आधार बना करके उस समाचार पत्र को एक नोटिस जारी किया था। उस नोटिस में मैंने लिखा था कि इसमें आप क्षमा याचना कीजिए और उसी पर निकालिए, नहीं तो हम
ये प्लांट किसका था? ये प्लांटेड स्टोरी जो आप कह रहे हैं, क्या ये अमर सिंह ने प्लांट करवाई है आपके मुताबिक?
मैं इस बात को नहीं कह सकता, लेकिन मैं ये जरूर कह सकता हूँ कि उस वक्त
जी
जो परिस्थितियां थी, जिन पत्रकारों से माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के लिए निकली थी, मैंने नोटिस जारी किया था। और जो पत्रकारों ने सफाई देने के लिए आए थे, उन्होंने ये कहा था कि ये यहाँ से केवल निकली है, लेकिन ये प्लांट दिल्ली से हुई है। और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी यही कहना है कि ये अमर सिंह जी ने स्टोरी प्लान कराई है। हमसे भी ये बात माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने कही और आज मंच पे भी ये बात कही, और उन पत्रकारों ने ये बात स्वीकार की थी कि ये स्टोरी दिल्ली से प्लान की गई है। तो इसलिए वो चाहते थे, मुझे बुलाया था उन्होंने कि आप बताओ कि आपने नोटिस दिया था टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया को, क्या था?
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि आपको कहा गया कि अमर सिंह ने ये स्टोरी प्लान की है। एज अ लीडर ऑफ द पार्टी, क्या आप चाहेंगे कि अमर सिंह पार्टी को छोड़ दें ताकि ये जो अंदरूनी झगड़ा है ये खत्म हो जाए?
इसमें मेरी कोई राय नहीं है, जो भी है वो बड़े लीडरों का है या कोई प्रदेश।
आप अमर सिंह के बारे में क्या कहेंगे? अमर सिंह को आप किस रूप से देखते हैं?
उनसे मैं कभी मिला नहीं हूँ। मेरे जितने भी पार्टी में लोग हैं, मैं सबका सम्मान करता हूँ। नेताजी का मैं इतना कभी भी विवादित या बढ़ चढ़ के कोई बयान नहीं दे सकता। इस बारे में तो कोई हमारे प्रवक्ता ही कोई बयान देंगे।
आप क्या चाहेंगे कि मुलायम सिंह मुख्यमंत्री बन के आए, जैसे शिवपाल जी ने आज मांग की, कि आप चाहेंगे कि अखिलेश कंटिन्यू करे?
देखिए, मैं आपको बता दूं, मेरे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी से बहुत अच्छे संबंध है। आज जो मेरी जान बची, मैं जीवित हूं, अगर अपने प्राण देकर भी इस एहसान का बदला नहीं चुका सकता। मैं एहसान फरामोश नहीं हूं। मैं ऐसा नहीं हूं कि मैं नेताजी का सपोर्टर हूं, नेताजी का 100% नहीं हूं, लेकिन मुख्यमंत्री जी के खिलाफ नहीं हूं। मुख्यमंत्री जी बहुत अच्छे इंसान है, मैंने उनको बहुत करीब से देखा है। पिता पुत्र के बीच अभी किसी बात को लेकर के हो सकता है, लेकिन बहुत प्रेम है। मैं आपके चैनल के माध्यम से बताऊं कि बहुत प्रेम पिता पुत्र के बीच है
जी,
ऐसा नहीं है
जी। आशु मलिक, थैंक यू। So high drama there. A leader of the SP saying another MLA tried to kill him, that if he's alive today, it's because of the chief minister, that he's not acting as a proxy for Amar Singh, that Amar Singh has planted stories in the media saying that Akhilesh is like Aurangzeb, and that's what Akhilesh believes, that these stories were planted by Amar Singh. It goes to what Shahid Siddiqui said. Let's get Sudhindra Bhadoria and Sharad Pradhan in, because they haven't spoken yet. Sharad Pradhan, to you first, and then Mr. Bhadoria.
Yeah.
Sharad. Yeah. What's going on here?
Yeah.
It is literally like a Saas Bahu drama, except all the people involved are men, mercifully. If there had been women, God knows what would have been said. What would have been said about these people if they were feuding women? I can only imagine the language they'd been spoken of in. But go ahead, Sharad. Yeah.
There are some women in the background.
We will discuss them
Mr.
also.
Bhadoria, please let me speak.
Yeah, okay, Sharad.
It appeared to be a scripted drama in the beginning,
Yes.
but not anymore. Now it is a full-blown war. And you know, the way the Mulayam Singh called this meeting, I don't know for what, because if it was meant to only wash dirty linen in public, then they could have done it in their drawing room.
Yes.
What Mulayam did today was only hold a brief for Amar Singh, a passionate brief for Amar Singh,
Yes.
and blast his son.
Yes.
That's what he did.
Yes.
And if that was the objective, then what was the big deal?
Yes.
I see again this is also the handiwork of Amar Singh, who has very strategically kept himself away from the scene of the tamasha.
Yes.
And he is still masterminding. My information is that he is still masterminding it. He hates Akhilesh Yadav, and he is understood to have struck a deal with Shivpal, that if Shivpal were to engineer his re-entry into the party, he would see to it that Shivpal gets the chief minister's chair at least for a few months. And no sooner that he came back, all this khurafat,
Yes.
as they call it, started soon after he managed a re-entry into the party.
But the question that we need to
as
talk
far as
about now,
one thing,
yes.
Varga, one more thing.
Yes.
You know what you were talking about, this the BJP playing a role behind this.
No, I didn't
You know,
say
if
that. I
was
said
the
Ram
case,
Gopal Yadav
then
has been
Amar
accused
Singh-
of it.
Ram Gopal Yadav
has been accused of it. I didn't see
Ram
the BJP
Gopal
playing a role. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? If that is the case, then Amar Singh is the one who got Shivpal's son's marriage reception hosted in Delhi by a Rajya Sabha BJP MP, to whom Amar Singh is stated to be extremely close.
Why don't you name the MP?
So
Why don't
if
you
that-
name the MP?
Yeah. No, why? He's always been associated with the BJP. and he is now a Rajya Sabha MP of the BJP. Their dinner, the party was hosted by that MP. So what's happening? You know, this is just an accusation which had to be made because certain charges have to be framed against the person.
I will get GVL Rao to come in on your insinuation that Amar Singh is in fact has connections to the BJP. But Sudhindra Bhadoria, your comment first.
Can I?
Yeah, Mr. Bhadoria and
Well,
then you,
let me
Mr. Rao.
put this
Mr.
debate
Bhadoria
in-
hasn't spoken at all. Yeah, Mr. Bhadoria, go ahead.
Well, let me put this debate in perspective. We see this
बरखा जी, हम
over the
चाह रहे
last
थे कि
4.5
भदौरिया जी ने
years.
जो एक
Akhilesh
जवाब दिया
Yadav
था इससे
is
पहले
एक मिनट
ये
इरफान
कहा
साहब,
था कि हमारी पार्टी का क्या
एक मिनट
वजूद
इरफान
है।
साहब, एक मिनट
तो-
उनको बस बोलने दीजिए, फिर मैं एकदम
don't know
आपके
who's
पास आ रही हूँ.
speaking.
भदौरिया जी, यस.
अच्छा जी 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 जी
You see, over the last 4.5 years, we have seen every month, every second week, Akhilesh Yadav has been very badly scolded in public, in party forums. So he has turned out to be a person without any backbone. Even today, the manner in which he was scolded over there on the dais, a chief minister of UP, a constitutional authority, the manner in which he is being treated, if there was a person with any self-respect and dignity, he would have resigned. And let me say this, whatever people may say, he is going to be turned into a much more weaker chief minister than Manmohan Singh, whom we saw, and that is the reason why Congress met this fate. And the reason is, over the 4.5 years, when Akhilesh was the chief minister, the Muzaffarnagar riots took place, Dadri lynching took place, the Bulandshahr gang rape was there, the Mathura Kand was there. Never there was any anger in the family towards these issues. The anger is about the loot and booty which is accrued over the 4.5 years. That is why Akhilesh Yadav is kneeling down to the biggest mafia, the mine mafia of Bundelkhand, Gayatri Prajapati. He is kneeling down now even to Ansari, who has come from the Qaumi Ekta Dal.
let me take
He
your
has no
comments
issues,
back.
no qualms, no scruples.
Let me take your comments back to GVL Rao and Irfan Solanki, and then I want Shahid and KC Tyagi to come back in. GVL Rao, Sharad Pradhan's insinuation that this is all Amar Singh almost being like a, he hasn't quite used the word proxy for the BJP, but he has suggested close connections with another MP who was, I assume, Sharad, your reference is to somebody who was recently elected from Haryana and backed by the BJP. Mr. Rao, go ahead.
No, Barkha, let's take at the face value the kind of allegations that are being thrown around.
Yes.
Let's take it at the face value and see, does it really, can Samajwadi Party claim itself to be a political party if Mulayam Singh Yadav is manipulatable by the BJP through Amar Singh, if Akhilesh Yadav is manipulatable through Ram Gopal Yadav? Would it really be a political party, independent political party having power in a state like Uttar Pradesh, which sends 80 MPs to Lok Sabha?
Yes.
These are absurd and bizarre allegations. And these are, if both the factions are being manipulated or can be manipulated by the BJP, this party should fold itself up. They have no right to exist. I think these are bizarre allegations only to somehow try and save themselves from the public humiliation and the public spat that is going on.
Yeah.
And what else do you expect the MLA on your show from Samajwadi Party to say? Irfan Bhai will have to put up a brave front. I think if there is anybody who is most worried species today, it is the MLAs of Samajwadi Party who
Yes.
have largely stuck with the party until a month ago.
Yes.
I am sure most of them don't know whether they will get tickets because a lot of them are identified with Akhilesh Yadav. And today, after whipping from Mulayam Singh Yadav, most of them may not even get tickets.
So let me
because
get
it's
Irfan
Shivpal Yadav who is
Solanki
going
to come in on
decide
that.
on ticket distribution.
Irfan Saab, is Amar Singh the only problem?
They are
क्या ये सारा
endangered.
मामला Amar
They are
Singh-
endangered species.
Okay, endangered species, says GVL Rao. Irfan साहब, क्या ये सारा मामला जैसे शाहिद भाई कहते हैं कि भाई आप अमर सिंह को बोल दीजिए वो रिजाइन कर जाएं, हट जाएं, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. How do you as an MLA see Amar Singh?
बरखा जी
जी.
देखिए, राव साहब ने इससे पहले थोड़ी देर पहले आपको एक गणित बताई थी कि हमारी जो पालती है वो किस पे डिपेंड करती है.
Yes.
मैंने इनको कल भी एक टीवी चैनल में सुना. आप ये भूल रहे हैं, और बरखा जी आप इस बात की गवाह हैं क्योंकि मैं बहुत सालों से आपको देख रहा हूं कि जो 2014 का लोकसभा के चुनाव की इन्होंने चर्चा करी और उसके बाद 3 साल हो चुके हैं
जी।
तो ये तो चुनाव मुद्दा है, मैं इनको चुनाव में ही उसका जवाब दे दूंगा। 2012 में जब हमारी सरकार बनी थी तो अकेले दम पे पहली ऐसी सरकार थी जो हमारे अखिलेश जी के सरकार में बनी और पिछले कई वर्षों से 4.5 साल होने जा रहे हैं जी। मैंने इन्होंने जो आपको जवाब दिया था मैं उसका जवाब दे रहा हूँ, क्योंकि ये तो बोल चुके हैं, उसका जवाब भी आना जरूरी है। और मैम इन्होंने अभी एक बात कही कि हमारे बहुत से विधायक परेशान है कि उनका टिकट होगा या नहीं होगा
जी।
मैम पहली बात तो हमारी आस्था मुलायम सिंह यादव जी पे है, उस पूरे यादव परिवार में, जिसमें सुपाल जी भी हैं, अखिलेश जी भी हैं। मैम हम लोग ऐसे लोग हैं जिनको टिकट दिया है, माने मुलायम सिंह यादव जी ने युवाओं को आगे बढ़ाया। मैम ये तो अपनी सोचे,
क्या आप चाहेंगे कि अमर सिंह रास्ते से हट जाए?
ये तो अपनी सोचे जिनका अभी तक पता नहीं है कि इनके मुख्यमंत्री कौन होंगे, इनके कौन होंगे उम्मीदवार जिसको ये लड़ा सके।
Okay, I'll put that to the BJP. I'll put that to the BJP in a moment. Shahid, let's bring you in, and then KC Tyagi and Sudhindra Bhadoria, and then Sharad can give us the big picture. Shahid, you said the problem is resolvable by Amar Singh stepping out of the way, but Sharad Pradhan is actually indicating.
जी आपने बोलने ही नहीं दिया।
नहीं, मैं आ रही हूँ आपके पास वापस, आपको दोबारा भी मौका मिलेगा। Shahid, let's bring you in. You heard what Sharad said, you heard what GVL said, you heard what Irfan said. Let's bring you in on the connections that Sharad is saying actually exist between Amar Singh and the BJP. Ram Gopal Yadav accused of sidling up to the BJP just as you were once you were a Samajwadi Party member.
No, I think Samajwadi leaders have always been in contact with BJP leaders, and even earlier when the party, when Mulayam Singh became Chief Minister in 2000, I think 2008, it was with the earlier than that. It was with the help of 2003. Yeah, it was with the help of BJP, and Amar Singh played an important role in bringing BJP and Mulayam Singh closer. So it's not something strange or new. And even now they have been in touch. They have their own problems. But let me add to that BJP not jump the gun.
वालों को इतनी मेहरबानी करने की क्या जरूरत है? वो खुद ही नामुमकिन बन जाते हैं।
Mr. Narasimha Rao, please let me finish. Mr. Narasimha Rao seems to be too happy. BJP may not gain from this situation. BJP may not gain from this situation if the situation goes like this, and the Muslim vote shifts to Samaj BSP, then it will be a very different situation. So BSP, yes, BSP. So it's too early for BJP to think that things are all working in their way. They may not go their way, even if
first Samajwadi Party gets KC Tyagi come in on that, and then GVL Rao and Sharad Pradhan. KC Tyagi.
बरखा जी, मेरी तकलीफ दूसरे तरह की है। एक सेकुलर सोशलिस्ट होने के नाते मैं समाजवादी पार्टी के साथियों से कहना चाहता हूं कि पिछले लोकसभा चुनाव में मैं 26 साल तक, इरफान जी, मैं 26 साल तक मुलायम सिंह यादव जी के साथ रहा हूं। तब मैं तकलीफ के साथ कहता हूं कि 42% से ज्यादा वोट पिछले लोकसभा चुनाव में भारतीय जनता पार्टी को मिला है। आपकी पार्टी और मेरे मित्र सुधींद्र भदौरिया जी की पार्टी दोनों भी मिल जाती हैं तो भी बीजेपी का वोट ज्यादा है। और बीजेपी की जो बढ़ती हुई उत्तर प्रदेश में स्थिति है
जी, और
ये उत्तर प्रदेश सारी चीजों की प्रयोगशाला है, दादरी से लेके मुजफ्फरनगर से लेकर लव जिहाद से लेकर के कैराना से लेकर के सारे प्रयोग यहीं पे हो रहे हैं।
बीजेपी इसलिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल मिस्टर त्यागी फॉर द फाइट विद इन द समाजवादी पार्टी। वो तो पार्टी को अपनी सफाई खुद देनी पड़ेगी ना।
आई एग्री विद यू बरखा जी। लेकिन मेरा कष्ट ये है कि ये आपस में लड़कर के आपस में, भाई सुन लीजिए ना प्लीज, इरफान जी आप सुन लीजिए, आप नौजवान जरा सुन लीजिए। हमारा कष्ट ये है, आने वाले दौर में हम और सिद्दीकी साहब भी रहे हैं काफी दिन साथ, ये उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर समाजवादी पार्टी, बहुजन समाजवादी पार्टी दोनों इकट्ठे मिलकर लड़ेंगे तो बीजेपी को हराने में कामयाब होंगे और बिहार की तर्ज का गठबंधन बनेगा। हमारे और लालू जी के झगड़े आपसे ज्यादा थे, लेकिन जब हमें लगा कि जिस तरह का कम्युनल डिवीजन देश के अंदर हो रहा है, हमने आपस के झगड़े मिटाए, कांग्रेस पार्टी को साथ लिया और 3/4 का बहुमत हमको मिला।
सुधींद्र भदौरिया,
डू महीने हैं
जी त्यागी सी। सुधींद्र भदौरिया, यहाँ पे बात ये चल रही है, हु विल बेनिफिट, द बीजेपी और द बीएसपी? बिकॉज द पॉइंट इज that there could be a disenchanted Muslim vote that may in fact travel to the BSP. That's the point made by Shahid Siddiqui. But you could still see this party uniting tomorrow morning. You could still see a patch-up tomorrow, Mr. Bhadoria.
You see, the issue is not whether they unite or they disunite. The issue is they have been exposed before the people of the country and more particularly that of UP, that they don't stand by any issues. They are just bothered about the family fiefdom and power. Number one. Number two, insofar as our friend Mr. Tyagi was saying, I would like to know from him, they had formed an alliance in Bihar where Mulayam Singh was invited. They have even made him the national president. But he has a tacit understanding with the same communal forces of which mention has been made by different groups. And that is the reason why he walked out. You see, Shivpal was sent there. He was on the dais. He came out. They did not come together in Bihar itself. No, they expect us to unite. They could not keep him together in Bihar or in the party where they had made him the national president.
So let me get
Mr. Mulayam Singh has betrayed everybody, including the left parties, including Mamta Banerjee, including Chaudhary Charan Singh. He is the biggest betrayer of all times.
Okay, Sharad, there is a very interesting thing happening here. Sharad, there is a suggestion by Sudhindra Bhadoria that Mulayam Singh himself was close to the BJP. There is a suggestion today that a Ram Gopal Yadav considered close to Akhilesh Yadav, sacked from his post, was considered close to the BJP. Then you have GVL Rao saying, how can you blame us for an internal feud? And I think that's a fair point. How can a party be, how can one party be manipulated by one Amar Singh?
No, but the problem is because Mulayam Singh is so obsessed with Amar Singh for whatever reason.
What is the reason?
There are all kinds of stories about their
reason? What is the reason?
There are all kinds of stories. Well, they say that they have known each other for a long time, and the good and bad they have done together. And Amar Singh and Mulayam Singh and Mulayam Singh has been somehow indebted to Amar Singh for various reasons.
Yes.
All kinds of stories are just being told about that.
Yes.
And so much so that he is willing to sacrifice the son.
Yes.
You know, even in the past, there was a stage when Amar Singh would call the shots, and everybody else was reduced to a pygmy in the party. Yes. That is the point of time when they all got together. Azam Khan, Ram Gopal, even Shivpal was with them at that time. And Akhilesh forced his exit from the party. And thereafter the party grew on its own, and it was the first time post-Amar Singh era that the party could stand on its own feet. Akhilesh Yadav took the party to a 224 victory, which even Mulayam could never do.
So effectively you're saying that Mulayam Singh Yadav is choosing Amar Singh over his son. But what I want to discuss is the political consequences of this. Now I want all of you to hear something. This happened, this is a long time, this is last year at the Hindustan Times Summit when Akhilesh Yadav and Amar Singh came face to face after a very, very long time in a period of strife. But you can sense the tension even then, and then we'll take final comments from the panel. This is me talking to Akhilesh Yadav and Amar Singh together face to face last year at the HT Summit. अच्छा, जन्मदिन की बात करें तो मुझे फ्रंट रो में अमर सिंह जी दिख रहे हैं. पहले लगा थोड़ी लड़ाई हो गई, अब लगा थोड़ा पैचअप हो गया. फर्स्ट केक का जो हिस्सा था वो अमर सिंह जी को गया. अमर सिंह जी डजंट लाइक आजम खान डजंट लाइक अमर सिंह. इज दिस द रिटर्न ऑफ अमर सिंह टू समाजवादी पार्टी?
अच्छा, मुश्किल ये है कि एक हमारे अंकल हैं, एक चाचा हैं, और दोनों से हम खुश हैं, पार्टी खुश है. अब झगड़ा किसको है? अगर हमारे
अंकल एंड चाचा डोंट लाइक ईच अदर.
मैं उनको अंकल कहता हूं तो इस बात की नाराजगी होगी मैं अंकल क्यों कहता हूं उनको?
बट इज अंकल रिटर्निंग टू द समाजवादी पार्टी?
अंकल और हमारा और नेताजी का रिलेशन आप जानते हैं ऐसा ही रहेगा, जैसा है वैसा ही रहेगा.
जवाब नहीं दिया आपने.
हमारा अंकल और नेताजी का जैसा रिश्ता है वैसा ही रहेगा.
अमर सिंह जी प्लीज कुछ तो बोलिए.
अखिलेश ने जो कहा वो बिल्कुल ठीक कहा कि अंकल के नेताजी के हमारे रिश्ते रहेंगे. ये रिश्ते राजनीतिक नहीं है, ये व्यक्तिगत है. तो मैं उसकी इस बात का समर्थन करता हूं. व्यक्तिगत रिश्ते कभी टूटते नहीं, और राजनीति दिल का मामला नहीं, जरूरत का और दिमाग का मामला है. तो उसका भी उत्तर उसने दिया कि हमारी जरूरत पूरी कर दो, हम गठबंधन कर लेंगे. मैं ये समझता हूं कि उत्तर प्रदेश में आज पहली बार मैं अखिलेश का मुख्यमंत्री की हैसियत से प्रदर्शन देख रहा हूं और मुझे इस बात की प्रसन्नता है कि आप ऐसे परिपक्व पत्रकार के सवाल के घेरे से बचने की विधा उसके अंदर आ गई है.
All right, so that was a rather interesting interaction between Amar Singh and Akhilesh Yadav just last year. Let's start with final comments. इरफान सोलंकी, आपने मेरे एक सवाल का जवाब नहीं दिया. क्या एवरेज एमएलए, जो ऑर्डिनरी एमएलए है पार्टी का, वो चाहेगा कि अमर सिंह पार्टी से हट जाए?
बरखा जी, पहले आप एक बात जान लें और आपके द्वारा मैं ये बताना भी चाहता हूं कि 2012 में जब हम लोग चुनाव में गए थे तो माने अमर सिंह जी हमारे साथ नहीं थे, ये बात आप जानती हैं
जी।
और हम लोगों ने अपने अकेले दम पे चुनाव पे गए और माने मुलायम सिंह यादव जी, माने अखिलेश जी, माने सुभाष जी,
तो 2016
इनकी मेहनत से और हम युवाओं की
जी 2016 में तो वो
प्लीज
वापस
मेरी
आ
बात
गए.
खत्म हो जाए.
2016 में तो वापस आ गए ना अमर सिंह जी.
बहन, उसके बाद 2015 आखिरी और 16 में माने मुलायम सिंह यादव जी, जिनका नाम मुलायम है, वो हृदय से भी मुलायम है, उन्होंने अमर सिंह की जो भी गलतियां थी उनको माफी अपील करे और उसके बाद आज वो अगर सांसद हैं तो हमारी सपा की उम्मीद टिकट पे है और आज वो अगर राज्यसभा में सांसद गिने जाते हैं तो सपा के सांसद गिने जाते हैं.
जी ठीक है, आप क्या इस पे ज्यादा शायद बोल नहीं पाएंगे. शरद quickly 30 seconds everybody.
What I wanted to point out that
Yes.
that Mulayam is willing to condone the kind of abuses that Amar Singh had leveled against Mulayam Singh, the kind of allegations, the
Yes.
filthiest of charges that he had leveled against Mulayam Singh when he was out of the party.
Yes.
And today Mulayam is ready to condone that, but he's not ready to so there has to be something much more than what meets the eye.
Absolutely.
But
Shahid, what
let
is
me
the
tell
inner
you,
story?
That is a very good solution.
Shahid, what is
That
the
is
inner
the
story?
solution is that if he is out
Yes.
and Ram Gopal is in, that is the only way that Akhlesh's position can be restored.
Okay.
Otherwise, Akhilesh has no choice but to leave the party and form his own party. Because Akhilesh could become chief minister, not a leader.
Yes.
If he wants to become a leader, not for 2007, for 2022, he has age on his side.
Yes.
That is the only way that.
So very
but he needs
interesting.
to
You're
show
saying
guts.
unless Amar Singh moves out, Akhilesh will have to form his own party. Shahid, do you agree? Shahid, do you agree? Then GVL.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. As I said in the very beginning, that the only person who can save the party's unity is Mr. Amar Singh, and he has to do it voluntarily.
Okay.
He shouldn't be forced to resign. He should voluntarily withdraw himself.
So very interesting. Very interesting. We're
Otherwise,
hearing on this
Akhilesh
panel.
has no option.
Yes.
Akhilesh has no option.
But
He
to
is the
form his
last
own
man to do
party.
that.
But to form a new party. If he doesn't do that, then he's finished politically. I mean, party may be defeated now,
Absolutely.
but he has to look beyond that. And if he has to
GVL
look
Rao,
beyond that, then
quick last
he has
word,
to
quick last
come
word.
out and prove that
Yes.
he's a leader.
Barkha.
He's not just the
Barkha.
father's son. He's a leader in his
Yes.
own right.
GVL Rao, quickly, then I have to close.
Can
GVL
I make
Rao?
a very
Yes.
10 seconds?
Barkha,
Okay,
I-
Sudhindra
I
Bhadoria,
find-
10
I
seconds,
find
and
it-
GVL Rao,
I-
last word.
I-
Sudhindra
Barkha,
Bhadoria, 10
Barkha.
seconds, then GVL Rao, last
You
word.
see,
Yes.
let me say this.
Yes.
You see, nobody comes into politics like this and goes out of it voluntarily.
Yes.
Harsh decisions have to be taken. Mulayam Singh says that Shri Amar Singh is the closest associate. He's prevented Mulayam Singh from going to jail.
Yes.
Mulayam Singh can leave Akhilesh Yadav. He will not leave Amar Singh. And I can tell you, I can write it and give it to you.
So then Akhilesh will have to form his own party, says our panel. GVL Rao, quick last word, then I have to close.
Let Akhilesh go anywhere.
Yeah, GVL Rao,
but
GVL
he
Rao.
will stay.
GVL Rao.
बरखा जी,
GVL Rao, please, I have to close.
Barkha
Mr.
ji,
Rao.
Barkha.
Mr. Rao, yes.
Barkha, I find it so amusing that the very experienced journalists on your panel
Yes.
seem to suggest, I think they are really not taking into account the developments as they happen. I think that today morning, Mulayam Singh Yadav made it abundantly clear. He is
Yes.
not going to let go of Amar Singh.
Yes.
I think it's Akhilesh who has to take a call. And from all the indications that you have today, the
Yes.
manner in which Mulayam stood his ground, I think this party belongs to Mulayam Singh Yadav, and if Akhilesh were to leave, I think this is the end of his career. This election, he's bound to get completely wrong.
So we
but
will-
if he, I think, to my mind,
This is not the end
Akhilesh
of the
had
world for
overplayed his cards. He has exposed himself. He had exposed
This election
himself.
will not be
He
the
has,
end of
he
the
has
world for
suffered a
Akhilesh.
huge humiliation a month
Okay.
ago, and he seems to be indulging in, in this kind of
we have to,
brinkmanship,
I
which
will
has
tell my
backfired on
panel,
Akhilesh
I
once
I will
again.
tell my panel that we are getting information, in fact, that Akhilesh Yadav has hardened his stand as a panelist. Some of our panelists have been saying there is no resolution unless Amar Singh is out of the way, and Ram Gopal Yadav is taken back. Thanking our panel tonight for a quick update. Rahul Srivastav. Rahul, very, very briefly, what's the latest? Akhilesh Yadav now digging his heels in, refuting rumors of any sort of reconciliation.
But in the meeting, at the end of the first meeting in the day, Akhilesh Yadav made it very clear Amar Singh has to go. And today, when Shivpal Singh Yadav in the evening around 7:15 came to meet Akhilesh Yadav at the official Chief Minister residence, Akhilesh Yadav was inside. He was there inside for till half an hour. He left, his cavalcade left. He went to his home, and we are also hearing that he might have met Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav. Mr. Shivpal Singh Yadav was here till 8:30. Akhilesh Yadav declined a meeting. What Akhilesh Yadav is trying to send a signal that if everything against us is happening at the behest of Mr. Amar Singh will have to go. He's not going to have any discussion on the issue with Mr. Shivpal Singh Yadav or anybody else. I think the crisis continues and has deepened compared to what it was in the morning.
So Amar Singh's exit a precondition, with Mulayam Singh Yadav throwing his weight behind Amar Singh, as we heard several of our panelists say today, Rahul, and we leave you with that question, with the only option if Amar Singh is not removed be for Akhilesh Yadav to split away from the party. Reconciliation seems very far. The crisis continues. We'll continue to keep a close eye on a story that could actually change the face of what happens in the UP election, easily the politically most significant election, state election in this country. We'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.